Hi dear viewers, this is Arash Kamali with another session of the website programming course under Python programming language and the Django framework. Again, as always, a very warm and heartfelt welcome from me. In this section of the tutorials, we are going to deal with a session and get to know the sessions and what they are, and work with them a bit. In fact, sessions are our variables, but the variables that depend on the browser. That is, when our site address is entered into the browser, then we can define a session, and this session is valid as long as our browser is open, and when our browser closes, then our session will be destroyed. This session is different. Any user who opens our site with their own browser, although the sessions might have the same name, but for each user this session will be different. Okay, at first I want to make a session called text and write a value inside it and then read it. It is very easy to do in the view and our function. I do this. Okay, at first I want to define a new session. Sorry, I say request dot session. Okay, I name the session test. It equals hello. Okay, and then quite simply I can say print request dot session and session test. Now what I did was to save the header value in the test session and printed the test session. Now the hello needs to be printed. We made a simple saving here. I refreshed the home page of my site, and as you see, hello has been printed for me. What I did was to define the session and pour the hello value into it, and this session has been printed here. These sessions can help us on the side. You can save your values, such as the sales market on the shopping site, and be set up using this session, either using this session or using global variable that we talked about before. You can use these two methods, and for instance, when the user has not logged into our site for shopping, then we can have the products that we choose as a dictionary or any array on a session, and when the user wants to pay for their products, we are going to register them from the session and empty the session, and the rest of the work for buying the product. Of course, in order to work with the shopping market, there are different methods. We could even do away with session and global variable. We could make sure that if the user had not logged in, then cannot choose a product, and he should be logged in to save it on the app, and we can use extensions so this happen. This is another technique that you can use on your site. Save your data inside it and print your data wherever you want, or extract data from your session, process them, and then use them again.